Good morning, and thanks for tuning in to this edition of Morning Check, brought to you by Bath Fitter here on Vancouver Island. I'm Graham Cox, and here's what you need to know to start your Friday, October 25th.
It's a lovely young neighborhood, and it's where our kids grew up, and I'm just terrified, horrified to hear that.
RCMP are continuing their search for a suspect after a woman was sexually assaulted in her Colwood home on Wednesday by an intruder. The suspect is said to have broken into the home located near the intersection of Machosen Road and Souk Road in broad daylight, and that has neighbors feeling disturbed and terrified. RCMP are asking anyone who may have seen anything suspicious to contact them. Well, this morning, a group of protesters are planning a march which may cause traffic disruptions on a stretch of Highway 14. A group of activists say they are marching for Indigenous human rights and their opposition of the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion. They will be beginning at the Millstream Tim Hortons location and planning to go along Highway 14 to the Langford RCMP detachment. The group is condemning what it calls RCMP violence following an arrest of a pipeline construction opponent on Saturday. Following the recent federal election, Green Party leader and elected MP from the Saanich Gulf Islands region, Elizabeth May, has said she doesn't expect to stay on as the Green leader for another 4 years. In the short term, her plan is to remain in her current position as leader and would possibly run again if the minority government called for an election sooner rather than later, but is intending to consult the other two MPs of her party and transition away from her position. The Ministry of Transportation is advising cyclists, bike commuters, and pedestrian users of the Galloping Goose Trail that beginning Monday, October 28th, sections of the trail will be closed at the Mackenzie Interchange construction site. During the trail closures, detours will be marked with signs and traffic controllers, and the closures are slated to last up until the end of November. In sports, the Victoria Royals are set to celebrate 2 milestones on Saturday when they take the ice against the Kamloops Blazers. First, it is the beloved Marty the Marmot's birthday. We'll be celebrating that, but more notably, longtime equipment manager Matt Auerbach, who has been with the franchise since day one, will be working his 1,000th game in the WHL. The man who typically works behind the scenes will get a moment in the spotlight when he's called to center ice to be honored. And looking at this, anyone who has watched the movie Forrest Gump will appreciate this one. At the Tyler State Junior College Halloween ball game on Wednesday in Texas, one player showed up dressed as a familiar character. Although he's out on the play, he just keeps running. And hey, the guy's even nailed the Gump wave. Kudos to you, sir. And we end with your island weather, as it's a wet one today across the island, expecting rain in most areas. Your Friday highs are a little warmer, however, as it will be hovering around 14 to 15 degrees throughout most of the mid and South Island regions. Leave us a comment and tell us where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. And just like that, it's almost the weekend, so enjoy your Friday, and we'll see you on Monday. Thanks for watching this edition of Morning Check, brought to you by Bath Fitter, with yours truly, Graham Cox.